So here we're going to learn about the implied or maximal domain. So same thing, just different terminology. When the rule for a relation is written and no domain is stipulated, then it's understood that the domain taken is the largest for which the rule has meaning. This domain is called the maximal or implied domain. So the whole point of this part is when you're given a rule and no domain is stipulated, then it's understood that you take the largest possible domain for that rule. So let's move through some examples here and make sense of this. So we need to state the implied domain and range of the following. So here we have y is equal to x squared plus 3. To help us out here, we're going to begin by giving this a sketch. This is obviously just a quadratic that has been shifted up 3 spaces. So it's going to look like this. This point right here would be my endpoint, would be my turning point, and it would be 0, 3. So what would my domain be for this? What would my domain be? My domain. Well, my domain isn't specified, is it? It's not stipulated. We're not told what the domain is. And when we're in this case, the domain is simply the largest possible domain, the domain that makes sense for the graph. And as you can see here, the domain is just all real numbers. All of my x values are viable here. There's no reason why I couldn't sub any x value in here. And it's quite clear by looking at it that this goes on forever in either direction. My range is going to be what? Remember, your range is your y values. And as you can see, my smallest possible y value is going to be 3. And then it just goes on for infinity. It just keeps going up. So the implied domain in this case is all real numbers. And you can see that by giving a sketch and just understanding how this is working.